host, back with the Bossman show, friend of the show, the new coach, North Texas Mean Green. He's the man himself, Jason Burton on the show. Jason, how you doing, my good brother? I see you in the
Man,
office doing your thing already, man.
yeah, man. You see the Eagles behind there, the diving Eagles, Mean Green in the building, man. I'm great, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Enjoying my off season, brother. I've been off since April 28th, man. Enjoying my 4-month break, man.
It's good. It's good. You deserve it. 4 months?
Yeah, I don't go back to September 25th.
That's a beautiful thing right there.
The beat of the
I
NBA,
don't know what
man.
that's like.
No, I ain't got to do I don't do nothing until 25th of September. So summer league, y'all can have it in Vegas. The draft, I'll see you with training camp on 25th. for media day before training camp starts.
Yeah,
that's why I'll see y'all again.
yeah. I wish I had that lifestyle, man. I got to come see you, man. You know, we're in the middle of recruiting and camps and more recruiting and then summer workouts, all that. So it don't stop.
It never stops, man. So, man, you have to move, brother. Are you still saying same house, man?
Man, I have to move. I made the commute was 2.5 hours this morning. That Dallas traffic is a beast. You never know when it's going to hit. Normally, I'm averaging like right around 2. And if I catch it right, it's an hour and a half. But right now, today it was 2.5 hours to get here, man. I was almost late for the Bossman interview.
I think my man he make it stay, but I see what you mean. I was like, you make it stay, but you can't.
No, there's no direct route from Commerce to Denton, and we want to be here. We want to be in the mix. We want to be right by campus. So we got the house. We move in June. Just got to get through this month right here.
I hear that. I saw when you had this to your family, man. How was that being, brother?
Don't do it. Don't do it during basketball season. It's great. It's great that he's here. Jalen and Isaiah's in the building, but having a baby on January 23rd in the middle of conference play is never the right idea. You know, but my wife's a trooper, and the blessings that we got family support here. So, you know, they've helped out. We could not have done it without them. But it's great. It's great having 2 boys, man, and I get to go leave all these young women here and go home to 2 wild boys. So it's been fun.
I hear that, brother. I said, man, I said to myself, man, my man's doing double duty, coaching and daddying up at the same time. I was like, hey, that's a little dicey there, but he's making it work though.
And my 3-year-old, he is full of energy as soon as I get in the house, man. He's ready. He's like, I've been waiting. So I get home and he is on 10. So it's good though, man. It's a blessing.
I hear that, man. So I know the Commerce had built that thing up for years, man. You know, people have talked about you in the women's game for a long time, man. So how does it feel to be able to stay in an area you know very well, going to the American Conference now, July the 1st, man? North Texas is a school that's known very well throughout the nation, man. So you represent the Mean Green, I represent it well. So talk about this, what you accomplish at Commerce to get you to this point you are today, brother, right here, that office there, didn't, man.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. I grew up not too far from here. So to be able to stay home, man, to be in the Metroplex, to be in just a comfort zone as far as recruiting and all that, and knowing the high school coaches, knowing the AU coaches in the area, just being familiar with North Texas, it's a blessing to have our family close, our friends close, that support, and really to not have to have a big move, but I can hit the ground running right away. That's been great, and then we've been able to hire just an incredible staff, man. This staff right here is so talented, and it's made my job easier, and to be able to, just because we're in the Metroplex and some transition with TCU, to steal 2 from that staff over there and get them over here at North Texas, and to retain a coach here and bring a couple with me that were on my previous staffs, man. It's been great. But what North Texas already has in place, man, it's what a time to be here. I know you guys saw TP on the men's side and what the North Texas men did in the NIT tournament. And man, I'm watching our softball team, what they're doing. We hired a new football coach. We got 45,000 students here. Man, what a time to be here. One of the biggest, it's the fastest growing university in Texas. And, you know, what our president's doing, what our AD's doing as far as facilities, and then going to the American Conference, you hit it, man. It's you're going to a much stronger conference. It's an exciting time to be at North Texas, man. I'm so excited to be here.
No doubt, Jason. Also, man, like as you said, resources. You actually have you have a support staff
Different,
now.
man.
Like it ain't just a mom and pop there. You got a
Yeah.
support staff, having people actually help you, having money to hop on a charter plane to go recruit somebody. So talk about it. Having people don't understand this, but resources make a difference in trying to win. So having that North Texas support you, as big as it is, man, has to be a blessing as well, brother.
And I remember starting my career as an assistant. So I started as an assistant on the men's side at Commerce. And I remember it was me, the head coach, and a GA. And back then, too, we still had, man, I had stacked VCRs, and that's how we were recording stuff. And just the amount of time it took me to do scouts and everything else. And so to grind from right there to now, we have 6 other full-time coaches on our staff. I'm like, man, what do I do with all these people? But it really allows us to be efficient in certain areas, but be very detailed in other areas when it comes to, recruiting and players and knowing everybody, man. At this level, you got to know everybody, and you got to know the 8th graders and the way recruiting is going nowadays. And so it's nice to be able to have resources to be able to do things I never thought we could do, man. You go from busting everywhere to now we're on charter flights and conference. And so it makes a difference, man. It makes a difference with your, what you're able to do from a training standpoint, the caliber of players you're able to get. It's a whole different ball game, man. And so it's exciting to be able to be at a level in which we can play, or we can recruit and coach some of the best of the best of the best, man. And so that's what we're doing right now. We signed 4 young ladies since we've taken the job, and got 1 more to get in this class, man. But then we hit the ground as far as the 24s and 25s. So that recruiting never stops, man. But when you have high level coaches, man, and resources like we have in North Texas, it definitely makes the job a little bit easier.
No doubt. And how's it been get on the court to these young women, man, seeing what you already have to work with as you give them a development plan for the summer when they come back in summertime? So how has that been for you, man?
It's been great. We got a girl dunking right now. First of all, that's crazy. This is where the game's gone. We signed a high school young woman that is dunk 5'10" and dunking. And so, man, it's exciting times here just to be able to see, one, the shift in the game and the shift in athleticism on this side. I think women's basketball just has momentum in general. You look at the tournament this year and the most viewed tournament, and the LSU and the Iowa and all the parodies that happened this past March Madness, and I think the WNBA has grown as far as popularity as well. So what a time just to be in women's basketball. And they got some crazy proposals out too right now. So they're proposing for next summer to be able to have exhibitions in college basketball. So to be able to go and compete against other teams, and also possibly on the women's side do some 3-on-3 stuff. And so the game's evolving, man. And but to be able to have the summer access that we now have and train our girls year round, or our young women year round, it's good, man. It's great. The skill development is going to be at an all-time high. It is at an all-time high. It's only getting better because of the amount of time we're able to spend with our young women in training. And then, like you said, the resources as far as this level, what they can do from a weight training standpoint, and the nutrition. The game is just growing and growing, and the talent level on this side it's a time to be in women's basketball, man. And man, I'm excited to see the developments of what's going on next, what's going to happen next, both here and just in the game in general.
No doubt, man. I feel like there's some rules in the women's game that men should take, like having quarters. I do.
They're the only game that doesn't have it. You know
I'm not a half person, brother. I'm a quarter guy.
It's the only sport, only basketball anywhere worldwide that still plays halves.
Yeah, it blows my mind, brother. It does blow my mind. And like you said, and also you have NIL money that you throw out to keep people down, which you didn't have in Commerce. So how was that game working, trying to work the NIL collective now? I know that's the thing now. How has it been for you trying with this new, with a Power 6 school now? You asking you about that now.
Well, we can't arrange the NIL stuff, but the opportunities for NIL out here is just different because we touch the Metroplex, right? We're in a city that's a lot bigger than my previous school. That's just a little bit out there, and so the opportunities here are way different because of our proximity to Dallas, because we're right here, the size of the city, the things that we have in town, and then you start seeing these collectives, and that's something that's already in place here and growing as far as collectives. And so the opportunities just for NIL stuff here, the opportunities for branding here, the opportunity to be in a major market here in North Texas, it's just completely different, man. And not just that too, but our proximity to Oklahoma. So I think that where we're at as far as location definitely allows for all of our student athletes, all the sports here to get their brand out and to be a part of some NIL deals.
No doubt. And since you was on the other side of it, how's it feel that the schedule now on this end of it, when you're the person with the money now trying to buy games rather than getting bought? How was that being that reversal?
I just wish we had a couple more games. When I got the job, there were 3 games on the schedule, and so that's what we've been like. I'm stopping to do this interview. I was doing scheduling right before, and I'll go back doing scheduling right after. We got to get that schedule done. You know, the 2 most important things in college athletics is who you recruit and who you play, and then who you hire. So, got to get the schedule piece right. But it is. You know, we're still not quite where we want to be as far as just a guarantee. We're not at that Power 5 money yet, but it's definitely nice to be on the end where we can pay some people to come in and you know, we have the resources to be able to travel the way we want to travel, go some places we might not be able to go at other schools, and being on that end of it is very nice, man.
No doubt. Now I hope you all are playing at Memphis. I'm hoping, which is close to Atlanta. I hope you can make that. Are you playing at Memphis this year, or are you not playing at Memphis?
We hadn't got the schedule yet.
Oh, okay.
So the way the American's going to work this year, we're going to play everybody once, and then we'll play 4 teams twice, and they haven't given us a schedule. We got our conference meetings at the end of this month, May 31st. So I'm assuming they're going to give us a conference schedule then, and so we'll know that. I'll be able to tell you. I try to get out there to Atlanta for a couple games, man. I'm working on it. So
please, brother, please do that, man. Yeah, get out of here. And like I said, I will lead the Burton fan club at that game. if I can get out my home beach to the game to cheer for you.
If I can get out that way, I will. And I may be out there this summer recruiting, man. So if I get out there, I'll definitely call you.
Yeah, man. I have all my homies come cheer for you, man. They'll do that for me.
Need it.
Yeah.
We'll take everybody.
No doubt, man. You know what, man? Like I said, you know, I love this for you, man. I know you grinding it, man. You was grinding out there, bro. And I'm like, to be honest, you're a hell of a coach, man. Hell of a person as well. So we have a good chance on this show. I was like, people should really watch what you're doing, man. I know what you're doing is the right way. You really care about the young women who you coach. And you're a man of God as well. You're a family man. So you have every quality you want in a coach for your young woman. I tell people, I know he was in college. Give my man a chance. Just look at it. You know, since I've told people about you, bro. So people hit you up from Atlanta. Your boy got your back, man.
I appreciate that, man. You know what? I'm actually mad at myself. I'm telling myself, man. I was out in Atlanta last year and I didn't hit you up. It was in and out. I saw my girl Delana Parker over at Parker Search, and I was recruiting out there, and I just didn't have enough time to be able to get out there and see you, man. Next time I get out there, I'm seeing you, man. So
well, you know, the September 25th, man, I'm free.
I got you. I may
be out there. I'm free.
I may be out there in July. I may be out there in July, so I'll hit you up.
No doubt, man. So, you know, with you being a North Texas guy, man, when you recruit these young women, man, they know that you're really about that life. That's your area, man. So how's it been getting to talk to these young women who you recruited, now knowing you're in North Texas, now having some hard decisions now on some people who you talked to back at your old school now, but may not be at the level of this school that you're at right now?
Well, we took 2. We signed 2 from our old school, man. Okay. I think we signed 2 pretty good ones. And Deani Robinson and Desiree Carnell, both of them were at one point D2 All-Americans. Deani was one of the leading scorers, was the leading scorer in the Southland Conference last year before she got hurt, and then Desiree ended up the year being the leading scorer at Commerce. Both all-conference players would have been at the D1 level. Deani got hurt. But then we got, you know, 2 other talented women coming in, one from Wichita State, already played in the American, started 28 games in the American already, and another one coming from Morehead State. So it's just been different, man, to be able to get in on some high caliber kids already that are interested in us without us having to give a sales pitch or anything like that, man. It's been great to be able to get in the door already and establish relationships. And I think that's going to be, you're only going to see the talented or more talented players come here as we establish relationships with these young players, man. It's been fun to get on the phone with these 24s and 25s and you know, some of the best players in the country that we've been able to get on the phone with. And so Our staff's done a great job, and it's just going to be different, man. I think you're going to see some of the best basketball that North Texas has seen in a long time as far as the women's side, and that's exciting. But also, we had some talented players here on the roster. Coach Mitchell did a great job as far as bringing some youth in that can play. So I'm excited that we had about 4 weeks this spring to work and kind of establish that foundation with the players here. And there's a good core already on the roster right now that's going to build this future out. So, yeah, be on the lookout, man. And any Atlanta players, Georgia players you want to send our way, we'll take those.
I got you, man. Because I said, I'll tell you what, that's what I do. I'm trying to help out all my coaching friends. I help out. Some of you I help out more than others. Now, I'm be honest about that. I help some of you out more than I help others. But yeah, you're one of those I help more than others. I'll put you like that.
I appreciate that, man. I still need some Hawks tickets too. Next time I come, man, I need some Hawks tickets.
I get you. That's like easy. That's easy work right there. That's easy work right there, man. Yeah, I don't know what you might see DeJounte Murray for his last year next year. You never know.
I thought it was Trae Young's last year.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
It's gonna be between Murray, Hunter, Collins, Cullen, Bogdanovich. Those are the 5 guys that could be flipped. And with the new NBA CBA, it's gonna make it change where you have to really get underneath that luxury tax, man. And our owners not gonna pay the tax. And I know there's gonna be some guys out here. I'll just say John Collins, he'll probably be gone. Because we're already in the tax.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, Jason, my ultimate goal is to retire from radio, become a GM in the front office, or do the cap, because I'm good at numbers. I'm good at doing contracts. So it's like, you'll see me, I want to be the cap guy, the GM, do it all, because I like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because the radio, I'm going to be 40 years old, my contract over, brother. I'm 40 years old.
When you get that GM job, just let me know.
Yeah, because I'm like, this stuff, contracts, salary cap, CBA rules, trades. I know how I do all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm with you.
So yeah, man, yeah.
We'll take you out in Dallas, because I'm saying some things we've been doing in the front office, man. I don't know how we let Brunson go and some of the decisions we've done lately.
Hey, it's ownership a little bit too there.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's hands-on more so. See, I want to go to a team where the owner's not so much hands-on, where it's more like I can run it by you, but you're not gonna veto it because you want to do something else. That's what happens in Dallas a lot.
And on all our teams, huh?
Yes. In Atlanta, Tony's like, present it to me. Did you believe in this? And he's like, okay, do it. But in Dallas, it's more so, no, I don't know. We're going to do it this way. And then you notice how some trades be lopsided a little bit? Yeah. That's the owner getting involved to make it done.
Right.
So, but now, like in Atlanta here, Tony's very hands-off. He's not hands-on. He's like, present it to me. If it sounds good, I'll go with it. If you gotta make it sound good to the man, for him to agree to it.
Okay.
So but yeah, like the cap, all that stuff, man, I love it. I just know with our contract situation with Trae Young making $41 million, we're in a bad spot. You have to extend Okongwu, Sadiq Bey. You got to extend Johnson eventually and AJ Griffin. So the money's getting tight. So that means DeAndre Hunter, all those guys are going to be in trouble.
Bey was a good pickup, though.
Yes.
That was a good pickup.
That's the thing about DeJounte Murray, Jason. It gets really tricky really fast. So we're in a spot of where it's going to be some decisions made on money. And I'm going to tell you this. McCollum was targeting Golden State, the CBA. It's going to backfire on him eventually.
You said McCollum?
Yeah, he's the one to target. Yeah, he signed this bad deal with the NBA. Mm-hmm. And it's going to cost him, B. It's going to cost him, but the Burton's going to cost him. I'll tell you why. You got B.I. and Zion on max deals. You're making $30 million a year, son. You're going to get traded. You won't be in New Orleans very long. So you're targeting the Warriors.
He's making that money, though. He ain't mad right now. He's making that money.
Yeah, but his don't tell you, bro, that CBA passed 227, 223. That's how close it was for the players to pass it.
Yeah.
And so I have to leave like this dude is trash. I'm one of them. Don't agree to this crap because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot of people.
Right. Right.
Because you targeting 4 teams: the Lakers, the Clippers, the Warriors, and the Nets, because they spent the most money. That's my thing. If you can spend the money, spend the money.
They want they want the small market teams to be good too. So
it's gonna backfire though on Utah, Houston, Memphis. Okay, so got all these picks. You agree to this garbage. It's gonna hurt you when you can't keep all your players who you draft. So while you thought you was hurting the big market teams who can spend more money than you really hurt yourself. And that's the funny part. It's gonna backfire. I can't wait for the chaos. My phone's been blowing up about the trades that are gonna happen because deduct this luxury tax is coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun summer, man. I'm telling you. A lot of trades coming.
So where's Kyrie gonna end up?
Either back in Dallas, or this is gonna be some shock. The Clippers. Okay. You sign and trade Covington and Powell to Dallas and meet Kyrie's number.
I don't like that for Dallas.
But that's kind of what's out there.
Yeah.
The Lakers can't really do it anymore.
I mean, with the way D'Lo's playing, though, I'm not mad at it.
And also look for Cat to be traded too.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, because you got to pay Anthony Edwards. Can't have 2 guys making $200 million on your roster with Gobert, who's a terrible trade. So it's going to be a lot of movement this summer, brother, to duck this second apron tax. And my phones, both of them are blowing up with different trades here.
You're not all able, man. I'm still on the one phone.
I got 3 phones actually.
I know. I got to get to your level.
I got 2 personal phones and 1 NBA phone.
I don't want to hear about that second personal phone, man. That's a whole different zone, man.
Well, I got one for my college people, one for my people from Atlanta.
Okay.
Because I have an answer for them from school.
You big time. That's all.
But my Atlanta people, they got my old 404, the old cricket phone I had where I had Snake on the phone, Fred at 9 o'clock, brother. That phone.
Wait, which number do I have?
You have the Nashville number.
Okay.
Yeah, you have the number that people who don't answer from Atlanta have.
I got you.
I had one for people from Atlanta that I have an NBA phone that the house give me that I don't give out to them else.
I appreciate I got the iPhone, not the cricket phone, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. They got the Droid phone, brother. Atlanta people even built a Droid. You built a Droid. Yes, sir. But man, yes, sir. Hey, when you come out today, let me know, bro. We'll get together, man. Take you out, get you some food, man. One of my spots in the ATL, man. We talking about your Cowboys, your Lakers, man. I'm indifferent because my teams are like, I work for a team, other teams in town like crap, you know. So I don't cheer for the Falcons or the Braves.
Yeah, it's hard to though.
Very. Especially after what I witnessed in my face in 17.
Yeah.
I was on sidelines for that, brother. I saw that go down in flames.
It's tough.
The worst trip in my life, brother. The quietest trip ever in my life back to Atlanta.
Hey, y'all host a good Super Bowl though. I'll give you that.
Yes, we did. We did do that very well. We did do that very well. We need our Final Four back. COVID stole my Final Four away from us.
Yeah. It did.
We need the Final Four back in Atlanta, man. It was crazy in 2012. It was killer.
I was there. I was there in 2012. I was on the men's side at Texas State at the time. I was there in 2012.
Yeah, we need our Final Four, but NCAA, give us a Final Four back, please. That's why our network's so hard.
That's when Patty LaBelle had a soulful joint out there still. I don't know if he still got it, but it was. I went to that back then.
It's gone now.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, so it's to give us our Final Four back NCAA. We need it back, man. But Jason, happy for you, my brother. I really am, man. I can't wait to see you, man. And when you come to Atlanta, bring me some gear, man. XL gear, man. I'm gonna rock it for you, man.
I got you. I got you some gear, and You got to come out to Dallas. So you got to come to a home game, man. It's gonna be different. You got
I
to come to
will,
the
man.
maniacs out here. Our student section. They're gonna go crazy, and it's gonna be good, man. We're gonna be come out to Denton, man. We'll take care of you out here.
No doubt, man. I'm gonna look at the schedule comes out in like August. I'll tell you the schedules. I know we come to Dallas. I know what days I'm off. Now I'll be able to tell you. Hey, let me see your schedules. And I can tell you what day I can come out there and go hop a plane. Delta get me there. I'll see what you guys go on up there in Denton, man. Representing for the mean green up there, my good brother.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey man, go work that schedule, my brother. We'll talk to you real soon, my guy.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
Folks, that's next word on the Bossman show. He's now at North Texas, the mean green. See him rocking his gear there in his office, man. Nice couch, my brother. Hold it down, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. I'll see you, brother.
See you.